So Mama just took off for Alaska, huh?
Yeah.
Sort of left you in charge.
Yeah, well, she knew I was coming down here, so she offered me the place.
Keep the plants watered?
Yeah.
You keep the sink clean? You don't even like a single little tea leaf in the sink, you know.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna be up there a long time?
I don't know.
Well, it's sort of nice for you, isn't it? Have this whole place to yourself?
Yeah, it's great.
Well, you got crickets anyway. You got tons of crickets out there. You got groceries. Coffee.
What?
Coffee. Got any coffee?
Yeah.
That's good. You got real coffee. Coffee from the bean?
Yeah, you want some?
No, I got some.
Well, help yourself to whatever's in the refrigerator.
Oh, I will. I will. You don't have to worry about me. I mean, I'm not one to worry about. You always work by candlelight there?
No, not always.
Just sometimes, huh?
Yeah, sometimes it's soothing.
Isn't that what the old guys did?
What old guys?
The forefathers, you know.
Forefathers?
Yeah, and that what they did? They had that candlelight burning in the night. They had that cabins in the wilderness there.
I suppose.
Hey, I ain't bothered you, am I? I mean, I don't want to cut into concentration or nothing.
No, it's all right.
That's good. That's good because I realize that your line of work here takes a lot of concentration.
It's okay.
You probably don't think I'm fully able to comprehend something like that, do you?
Like what?
Like this stuff you're doing, this art, whatever you call it.
It's just a little research, that's all.
Well, you may not know it, but I did it like myself once.
You did?
Yeah, I done some of that. I fooled around with it. No future in it.
What'd you do?
Just never mind what I did. Just never mind about that. It was ahead of its time.
So you went down to see the old man, huh?
Yeah, I see.
Well, how's he doing?
Same, he's doing just about the same.
I was down there too, you know.
Yeah, what do you want? You want an award? Want a medal or something? You were down there. He told me all about you.
What'd he say?
He told me, don't worry.
Well,
Well, you don't have to say nothing.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you're gonna make something up. You're gonna say something brilliant, huh?
So you're going to be down here very long, Lee?
I might be. Depends on a few things.
You got any friends down here?
Yeah, I know a few people.
Well, you can stay here as long as I'm here.
I don't need your permission, do I?
No?
I mean, she's my mother too, right?
That's right.
And she could have just as easily asked me to look after this place as you, right?
That's right.
I mean, I know how to water plants here, see?
So you don't know how long you'll be down here then, huh?
Well, that just depends on houses mostly.
Houses?
Yeah, house, electrical devices, stuff like that. I gotta just take me a little tour around first.
Look, Lee, why don't you just try another neighborhood, all right?
Now, what's the matter with this neighborhood? It's a great neighborhood. But you got good class people, not many dogs.
Well, our mother just happens to live here, that's all.
Nobody's gonna know about it. All they're gonna know is something's missing, that's all. She ain't even gonna hear about it. Ain't nobody gonna hear about it.
Look, they're gonna pick you up if you start walking around here.
Me? They're gonna pick me up? What about you? You stick out like a sore thumb. Look at you. You think you're regular looking?
Look, Lee, I've got too much to deal with here to be worrying about where you're gonna be.
Hey, you don't have to worry about me, see? I've been doing all right without you. I haven't been near you in 5 years, ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a free agent.
All right.
All I want to do is just borrow your car.
No.
Just for a day, just for one day.
No.
Hey, look, I ain't going to take it outside a 20-mile radius. I promise you. You can check the speed on it.
You're not borrowing the car, Lee. That's all there is to it.
Then I'll just take the damn thing.
Hey, look, Lee, I don't want any trouble around here, all right?
That's a dumb line. That's a dumb fucking line. You get paid for dreaming up lines like that, huh?
If it's money you want, I'd be happy to give it.
Hey! Don't you say that to me, you got? Don't you ever say that to me. Now, you can get away with that crap with the old man, see? You can get him tanked up, buy him off with your Hollywood flood money, but not me, see? Now, I can get my own money. Big money. My own way.
I was just making an offer.
Yeah? Just keep it to yourself. Got it? Those most monotonous fucking crickets I ever heard in my life.
I kind of like the sound.
Yeah? Supposed to be able to tell the temperature by the number of pulses. You believe that?
The temperature?
Yeah, the air, how hot it is.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Some woman told me that. She was a botanist. Probably her.
Where'd you meet her?
What?
The woman botanist.
I met her on the desert. I've been spending a lot of time on the desert.
What were you doing out there?
I forget. Had me a little pit bull out there that I lost in.
Pitbull?
Yeah, a fighting dog. Damn, I made some good money off that dog. Real good money.
Look, Lee, you could come up north with me, you know.
Yeah, what's up there?
My family.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got the wife now, don't you? The kitties. You got the house. You got the car. You got the whole slam.
Yeah, we've got an extra room. You could spend a couple of days, see how you like it.
Too cold up there.
You want to sleep for a while?
Hey, I don't sleep. You know, I never realized the old lady was Social Security minded.
How do you mean?
I took a little tour around. She got locks on everything. She got locks, double locks, chain locks. What she got so valuable?
Antiques, I guess. I don't know.
Antiques. Brought everything with her from the old place, huh? Just same crap we always had, plates and spoons.
Yeah, well, it must have some personal value to it.
Personal value. Just a lot of junk. Most of it phony anyway. Idaho decals. Now who in the hell wants to eat off a plate with the state of Idaho staring at you? Every time you take a bite, you get to see just a little bit more of it.
Yeah, well, it must mean something to her. She wouldn't have brought it with her.
Yeah? Well, personally, I don't need to be invaded by the state of Idaho when I'm eating, see? When I'm eating, I'm home. I ain't drifting, I'm home. I don't need my thoughts swept off to the state of Idaho. I don't need that.
You go out last night, Lee?
Why?
Just thought I heard you go out, that's all.
Yeah, I went out. What about it?
Just wondered.
Damn coyotes keep me awake.
Oh, yeah. That must have been somebody's dog they killed or something.
Yapping the fool heads off. They don't yap like that on the desert. See, they howl. These are city coyotes here.
Yeah, well, you don't sleep anyway, do you?
You're real smart, aren't you?
How do you mean?
I mean that you never had any more on the ball than I did. Yet here you are getting invited into prominent people's houses, sitting around talking like you know something.
They're not so prominent.
Hell of a lot more prominent in the houses I get invited into.
Yeah, well, you invite yourself.
That's right, I do. In fact, I probably got a wider range of choices than you do, come to think of it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've been to some pretty classy places in my time. I don't have no Ivy League diploma either.
You want some breakfast?
Breakfast?
Yeah, don't you eat breakfast?
Hey, don't worry about me, pal. I can take care of myself. Now you just go right along here as though I wasn't even here, okay?
So, where'd you walk to last night?
Up in the foothills there, up in San Gabriel, he was driving me crazy.
Wasn't it hot out in the desert?
Different kind of heat out there. Out there it's clean. Got a nice little breeze, cools off at night.
Where were you, in Mojave?
Yeah, Mojave, that's right.
I haven't been out there in years.
Out past Needles there.
Oh, yeah.
Up here it's different. The country's real different.
Yeah, well, it's been built up.
Built up. Wiped out, it's more like it. I don't even hardly recognize it anymore.
Well, the foothills are the same, though, aren't they?
Pretty much. Funny going up in there, smells and everything. We used to catch snakes up there, remember?
You caught snakes.
Yeah, and you pretend like you're Geronimo or some goddamn thing. You go right out to lunch.
I was enjoying my imagination.
Your imagination. That what you call it? Looks like you're still enjoying it.
So you just walked around up there, huh?
Yeah, it was perfect.
See any houses?
Couple real nice ones. One of them didn't even have a dog. I just walked right up, stuck my head in the window, not a peep. It's kind of a sweet suburban sight,
What kind of house was it?
like paradise. Kind of place kind of kills you inside, you know. Had them warm yellow lights, Mexican tile up all around the wall, copper pots hanging up over the stove, you know, just like they got in the magazine. And those blonde people walking in and out of rooms talking to each other. Kind of place you wish you grew up in, you know what I mean?
That's the kind of place you wish you grew up in?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I thought you hated that kind of place, that's all.
Well, you just never did know too much about me, did you?
What were you doing out in the desert in the first place?
I was on my way to see the old man.
You were just passing through.
Yeah, it was just 3 months just passing through.
3 months?
Something like that, maybe more.
You were out in Mojave for 3 months
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
by yourself?
Mostly, I had a couple of visitors. I had that little dog there.
Didn't you miss people?
People.
Yeah, I mean, I go crazy if I have to spend 3 nights in a motel by myself.
Well, you ain't in a motel now, are you?
No, I know, but sometimes I have to stay in a motel.
Well, they got people in motels, don't they?
Stranger.
Well, you're the friendly type, aren't you? Aren't you the friendly type?
Look, Lee, I'm going to be having somebody come by later on today, and
Oh, yeah? Lady friend? Huh?
no, a producer.
Oh, what's he produce?
Films, movies, you know.
Films. Oh, she picks a big wig, huh?
Yeah,
Well, what you come by here for?
we have to discuss a project,
A project. What do you mean, a project?
a script.
Oh, that's what you're doing with all these papers?
Yeah,
What's the project about?
it's a period piece.
A period piece. What's a period piece?
Look, it really doesn't matter. The main thing is we need to discuss this alone for a little while, that's all.
Oh, I get it. You want me out of the picture, huh?
Look, we just need a couple hours to be alone together to talk about this thing.
You're afraid I'll embarrass you a little bit, huh?
I'm not afraid you'll embarrass me, Lee.
I'll tell you what. You give me the keys to your car, and I'll have it right back here by 6 o'clock. They give you enough time?
I'm not loaning you the car, Lee.
You just want me to take a walk, is that it? Take a hike, pound the pavement for a few hours while you bullshit your way into $1 million?
It's going to be difficult enough for me to meet with this character on my own.
What, you don't know this guy?
No, I don't. I mean, he's a producer. I've been meeting with him for months now, but you never really get to know a producer.
Just trying to hustle him a little bit here, is that it, huh?
I am not trying to hustle him. I'm just trying to work out a deal. That's all. It's not easy.
Well, what kind of deal?
Convince him that it's a worthwhile story.
What, he ain't convinced? What's he coming over here for if he ain't convinced, huh? I'll convince him a little bit for you.
Look, Lee, if I loan you the car, we can bring it back by 6.
On the butt. With a tank full of gas.
Forget about the gas.
Now, gas is cold these days, old buddy. Remember that car I loaned you?
Yeah.
44 flathead.
Yeah.
Suckered haul ass, wasn't it?
Lee, it's not that I don't want to loan you the car. It's just that,
Well, now look here, you are loaning me your car. Huh?
yeah, I know. I just wish that
What, you wish what?
I wish I didn't have to be doing business down here. That's all. I'd like to spend some time with you.
Well, I thought it was art that's what you were doing down here.
So just bring it back by 6, will you?
Hey, no sweat. Look, if the story don't go over this guy, you might tell him I got a couple of projects he might be interested in. Real commercial. Full of suspense. Through the light stuff. Huh?
Well, to tell you the truth, Austin, I've never felt so confident about a project in quite a long time.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Saul.
I'm absolutely convinced we can get this off the ground. I mean, we're going to have to make a sale on television. That means make a major star, somebody bankable. But I think we do it. I really do.
Don't you think we should write a first draft first before we approach a start?
No, not at all. I don't think it's necessary. Seed money.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, it's a great story. Just the story alone. You really managed to capture something this time, Austin.
Well, I'm really glad you like it, Saul.
Whoa. I'm sorry about that, Austin. I'm real sorry about that.
That's all right.
Oh, Lord. I mean, I thought it was past 6 o'clock already. You said to have the car back here by 6 o'clock, right?
We were just finishing up. This is my brother, Lee.
I'm very happy to meet you. Well, I can't tell you how happy I am to meet you, sir. Saul Kemper. Mr. Kemper.
Lee's been living on the desert for a couple of weeks.
Terrific. Palm Springs? Yeah, right around that area. Right near, Bob Hope Drive there.
Yeah, I love it out there. I just love it. The air is wonderful.
Well, it sure is. Healthy.
The golf, I don't know if you play golf, but the golf is just about the best.
Hey, I play a lot of golf.
Was that right?
Yeah. In fact, I was looking for somebody out here to play golf with. I've been looking for a partner.
Well, I don't know. I think.
Lee's just here while our mother's on vacation in Alaska.
Oh, your mother's in Alaska.
Yes, this is her place. We're taking care of it for her.
I see. Isn't that something, Alaska?
Well, what kind of handicap you got there, Mr. Kimmer?
Oh, I'm just a Sunday duffer, really.
Well, that's good, you know, because I haven't swung club in months.
Well, we ought to get together sometime. Have a little game. Austin, you play?
No, I don't. I've watched it on TV.
Well, look here, how about tomorrow morning? We can get out there and put in 18 holes for breakfast.
Well, I've got several appointments.
No, now, see, I mean real early. We could get out there at the crack of dawn while that dew still thick on the fairway.
Sounds really great.
Hey, Austin, here could be our caddy.
Well, that's an idea.
I really don't know the first thing about golf.
Oh, now, you'd take up 15 minutes. Ain't that food salt?
Yeah, sure. Of course, you have to play for years to find your true form.
Well, now, we give him a quick rundown on the club faces, the irons, the woods. Give him a few pointers on the basic swing there. Why didn't let him hit the ball a couple times? Now, what do you think, son? Huh?
Well, why not? I think it'd be great. I haven't had any exercise in weeks.
Well, look, we'll have a little orange juice right afterwards.
Orange juice?
Oh, yeah. Now, there is nothing like a shot of vitamin C after a round of golf. Good hot showers, snapping towels to each other's privates. The real sense of fraternity.
You say that make it sound very inviting, I must say. It really does sound great.
Well, then it's a date.
Well, I'll call the country club and see if I can arrange something.
Well, that's great. You know, I'm sorry that I busted in on y'all in the middle of your meeting here.
No, it's quite all right. We're just about finished anyway.
Well, now look, I could just wait right out in the other room if you want me to.
I know, really.
I just got Austin's color TV back from the shop here. I can watch a little amateur boxing now.
Oh, yeah.
You don't go in for TV, do you, Saul?
Well, I have in the past. I produced TV specials, network stuff. Mainly it's features now.
Yeah, that's where that big money is, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'll give you a ring. I'll call you tomorrow and we'll have lunch or something.
Well, that'd be terrific.
Yeah, right after the golf.
What?
Well, you can have lunch right after the golf.
Oh, yes, that's right.
You know, Austin here was telling me that you're interested in stories.
Well, we try to develop certain projects that have a commercial potential.
Yeah, what kind of stuff you going for?
Oh, the usual, you know. Good love interest, lots of action.
Westerns?
Sometimes.
You know, I have got a western that will knock your lights out.
Is that right?
Yeah. Now it's based on a contemporary story. Of course, I ain't a writer like my brother here. You know, I ain't a man of the pen.
Oh, Austin.
I mean, I can tell a story off my tongue. I just can't get it down on paper. Now that don't make no difference, does it?
No, not really.
I mean, there must be a lot of guys that have real life stories. Remember that movie?
Oh, afraid of no.
Oh, Kirk Douglas, hell of a movie. You remember that movie, Austin? Yes. Yeah, the guy dies for the love of a horse.
Is that right?
That's right. You hear the horse screaming at the end of it, and the rain's coming down, and the horse is screaming. Then you hear a shot. Blam! Just a single shot, just like that. And then nothing but the sound of rain. Then you see Kirk Douglas riding away in an ambulance, riding away from the scene of the accident. And when he hears that shot, he knows that his horse has died. He knows. And you see his eyes, and his eyes die right inside his face. And then his eyes close. And when his eyes close, you know that he has died too. You know that Kirk Douglas has died from the death of his horse.
Sounds like a really great movie. I'm sorry I missed it.
Well, you shouldn't have missed that one.
I'll have to catch it sometime. I'll arrange a screening or something. Say, Austin, I'm going to hit the freeway before rush hour.
Hey, well, look, you think there's really room for a contemporary Western these days, huh?
Well, I don't see why not. I'll tell you what. Tell the story to Austin here and have him write up a little outline.
Well, you'd really read it, huh?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a read-through. Always eager for new material.
Well, you'd take a look at it?
Just be my opinion, of course.
Now, that's all I want. All I want's an opinion. I happen to think it's a pretty good story.
Well, it was great meeting you.
Well, look, I'm going to call you tomorrow about golf, right?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Now, Austin got your phone number, huh?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
So long.
So long, Saul.
Give me the keys, lady.
Okay, read it back.
I'm not reading it back to you, Lee. We can read it back when we're finished. Now, come on, I'm not spending all night on this.
What, you got better things to do?
Look, let's just get through it, all right? Now, what happens when he leaves Texas?
What, he's leaving Texas? I didn't know we were that far along yet. Now, he ain't ready to leave Texas.
He's right at the border.
Look, see, no, he ain't. Now, this is one of the most crucial parts right here. Now, we can't go rushing through this. He is not at the border. He's a good 50 miles from the border.
Look, this is only an outline. We're not writing an entire script here.
Look, I don't care if it is now, Ryan. See, this here is important, and we can't go leaving it out.
All right. Now, let's just get it done.
All right. Now, this guy's in his pickup truck, and he's got his horse trailer, and he's got his horse.
We've already established that.
All right. And he sees this other guy coming up from behind him. And this other guy is in a pickup truck, and that pickup truck is hauling a gooseneck.
What's a gooseneck?
A cattle trailer. You know, kind's got the gooseneck goes right down the bottom of the pickup truck.
Right.
Now, this is important.
Okay, I got it.
All these details are important.
I got it.
All right. So this guy in this pickup truck, he's got his horse all saddled up in the back of that gooseneck, see?
Right.
So both these guys have got the horses right along with them, see?
I understand.
All right. Now, his first guy, he suddenly realizes two things.
The guy in front?
Right. The guy in front. He suddenly realizes two things almost at the same time. Simultaneous.
And what are the two things?
All right. Number one, he realizes that the guy behind him is the husband of the woman he's been
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And number two, he realizes that he's in the middle of tornado country.
What's tornado country?
The panhandle.
Panhandle?
Look, Sweetwater, around that area, there ain't nothing nowhere. And number three,
I thought you said there were only two.
well, there's three. There is a third unforeseen realization.
And what is that?
That he's running out of gas.
Come on, Lee.
What do you mean, come on? That's what it is. Write it down. He is running out of gas.
It's too,
What? It's too what? Too much like real life. That's what he's going to say, right?
it's not like real life. It's not enough like real life. Things just don't happen that way.
What? Men don't fuck other men's women?
Yes, but they don't end up chasing each other through Panhandle, through the tornado country.
Hey, they do in this movie.
And they don't have horses conveniently along with them when they run out of gas. And they don't run out of gas either.
Hey, look. These guys run out of gas. This is my movie, and one of these guys runs out of gas.
That's just a stupid reason to get them into a chase scene. It's contrived.
Hey, look, see, it is a chase scene. It's already a chase scene. They've been chasing each other for days.
So what? These guys are just supposed to abandon their trucks and climb onto their horses and chase each other into the mountains, huh?
Hey, there ain't no mountains in the panhandle. It's flat. Goddamn those creatures, shut up out there. This place is like a fucking rest home here. How you supposed to think, huh?
Look, you want to take a break?
No, I don't want to take a break, see? I want to get this thing done. This is my last chance to get this thing done.
Okay.
I'm going to be leaving this area, see? I ain't got time to mess around here.
Where are you going?
That's got nothing to do with you, see? Nothing at all. I got to get this thing done, and I got to get out of here. I ain't like you, see, hanging around other fools like a parasite.
A parasite, me?
Yeah, you.
After you go into people's houses and steal their television sets?
Hey, they don't need their televisions. I'm doing them a service.
Give me the keys, Lee.
Look, not until you write this outline for me, boy. You're gonna write this outline for me, or you're gonna find that car of yours out in Arizona with a different paint job on it.
You think you can force me to write this thing for you? I was doing you a favor.
Get off your high horse, will you? Favor, big favor, huh? Just handing down favors from the mountaintop.
Look, let's just see if we can get through it, okay? Let's not get upset. Let's sit down and see if we can write it.
You're not even gonna show it to him, are you?
What?
This outline. You got no intention of showing him the outline. You're just doing it because you're afraid of me.
You can show it to him yourself.
Yeah, I will, boy. I'll read it to him right out on the golf course.
And I'm not afraid of you either.
Oh, yeah? How come you're doing it?
So I can get my keys back.
There's your keys. Well, there are your keys. Now, what are you gonna do? You gonna kick me out?
I'm not gonna kick you out.
Yeah, you couldn't kick me out, boy, so don't even consider that one.
I know.
You call the police, that'd be the obvious thing to do.
You're my brother.
I don't mean a thing. You go out there to the LA Police Department, you ask them what kind of people kill each other the most. What do you think I'm saying?
Hey, who said anything about killing?
Family people, that's it. Brothers. Brothers-in-law, cousins, real American type people. They kill each other to eat mostly. Smugglers, right about this time of year.
Well, this isn't the same.
Yeah, what makes it different?
We're not insane. We're not driven to acts of violence like that, not over a dumb movie script. Now, sit down.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we're too intelligent. I mean, we got a head on our shoulders, don't we? I mean, one of us even has an Ivy League diploma. That means something, don't it? Don't that mean something?
Look, I'll write this thing for you, Lee. I don't mind writing it. I just don't want to get all upset about it. It's not worth it. Come on, let's just see if we can get through it.
No, I think there's easy ways to make money. Lots of places I can make me thousands of dollars, maybe millions. I can go out to Sacramento Valley there and steal me a diesel. There's $10,000 a week this man will one of those suckers. $10,000 a week.
Look, I think this is a great story. We should really try to get through it. I mean it.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it would really be fantastic if you could sell this thing, turn it into a movie. I mean,
I'd give me a house.
yeah, sure you could get a house. You could get a ranch, maybe.
A ranch?
Yeah, you got any idea what a screenplay sells for these days?
How much?
A lot. A lot of money.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands.
Millions?
Well,
We could get the old man out of hock then, right?
maybe.
Maybe. What do you mean, maybe?
I mean, it might just take more than money, that's all.
Now you're telling me it would turn my whole life around. Why wouldn't it change his, huh?
Look, he's different.
Oh, he's different. He's just of a different ilk, huh?
He's not going to change. Now, let's just leave the old man out of it, all right?
He's not going to change, but I'm going to change, huh? Then I could just turn myself inside out. I could be just like you then, right? Sitting around dreaming, getting paid to dream. I could ride back and forth on the freeway just dreaming my fool head off, huh?
It's not that easy.
Oh, it's not, huh?
No, there's a whole lot of work involved.
Well, what's the toughest part? Besides whether to jog or play tennis?
Look, Lee, you can stay here, do whatever you want. You can borrow the car, come in and out. Doesn't matter to me. This is my house. I'll help you write this thing or not. You just tell me what you want. You tell me.
Oh, you're suddenly at my service, is that it?
You tell me, Lee.
I'll tell you what I'd do if I had that little dog. You want to know what I'd do?
What?
I'd go out to Ventura there, I'd cook me up a little match. God damn that dog in Bear Town. There's a lot of money in dog fighting, big money.
Look, why don't we just try to get through this, Lee? I mean, maybe you really have something here, huh? Come on. Just give and go.
Why not? You seem to think it's such a hot idea. Besides, I always wondered what it'd be like to be you.
You did?
Yeah. They always imagined you on some campus somewhere, your arms full of books, blondes chasing after you.
That's funny.
Yeah, what's funny about that?
Well, I always used to picture you in different places. Adventures. You were always on an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to say to myself, now Lee's got the right idea. He's out there in the world doing something, and here am I. What am I doing?
Well, you're setting yourself up for something.
I guess.
Well, then we better write this thing.
Okay.
Now, before I forget it, could I get the keys back? You said I could borrow the car, isn't that what you said?
Yeah, right.
Now, give me a ranch, huh?
Yeah, well, we have to write the thing first, though.
Well, all right. Let's write it. So, these guys, they take off after each other, see? Straight to an endless black prairie. And sun's just coming down. They can feel the night on their backs. What they don't know, see, is that each of them's afraid. Each of them separately thinks that he's the only one that's afraid. They keep riding like that, straight through the night, not knowing. And the one that's chasing, he don't know where the other guy's taking. And the one that's being chased, he don't know where he's going.
He really liked it, huh?
Wouldn't give me these clubs if he didn't mind.
He gave you the clubs?
That's right. Gave me the clubs, gave it back too.
Well, I thought you said he just loaned them to you.
No, see, he said it was part of the advance, kind of a gesture of his good faith, little, gift like.
He's giving you an advance?
Yeah, what's so surprised about that? I told you it's a good story. Even you said it's a good story.
That is really something, Lee. I mean, you got any idea how long guys spend just trying to break into the business here? Just trying to kick in the door?
I got no idea. How many?
Well, how much in advance is he giving you?
20? We were talking big money out there. 9 polls for us seal the deal.
He made a commitment?
Absolutely.
Well, I know Saul, and when he says he likes something, he means it.
I thought you said you didn't know that guy.
Well, I'm familiar with his taste.
He thought he had me cold going into the back 9 there. 2 shots up on me. You should have seen him when I pulled out the old fishing wedge here. Flopped the thin hide, boink! 2 feet from the cup, he about shit his pants. Now, where did a guy like you learn how to play golf like that, he says?
Of course, there's no contract yet. Nothing's final until it's on paper.
Oh, it's fun, all right. There ain't no way he's gonna back out of this deal now. We gambled for it.
Saul gamble?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he liked the outline already, so he wasn't risking that much. I just kind of sealed the deal with my short game, that's all.
That is really something, Lee. I mean, we should celebrate. Mom left a bottle of champagne in the refrigerator. We should have a toast.
Now, Austin, you ought to take champagne. She's gonna miss that.
Oh, she's not going to mind. She'll be glad we put it to good use. Besides, it's perfect for the occasion.
You know, you're gonna get a nice little fee for writing the script for us. Great fee.
I'm writing the outline.
Well, that's what he said. He said that we couldn't find a better writer in this whole town.
But I've already got my own script to work on. I'm working on my own project. I don't have time to work on two.
No, you see, he just said he was gonna drop that other one.
You mean mine? He said he was going to drop mine and do yours instead?
Now, Austin, it's just beginner's luck, that's all. Now, I popped in a 50-foot putt for this deal. Feelings? He ain't gonna be home, Austin. He told me he wouldn't be home till late this afternoon.
I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. Are you sure that's what he said? Why would he drop mine?
That's what he said.
Well, he just wouldn't do something like this. He wouldn't do something like this without talking to me, without telling me first. He wouldn't do it.
Well, I was surprised myself, but he was real enthusiastic about the story.
What did he say? Tell me everything he said.
I'm gonna tell you what he said. He's real enthusiastic about the story. He said it was the first authentic Western to come around in a decade.
He liked that story? Your story?
Yeah, what's so surprising about that?
It's stupid. It's the dumbest story I've ever heard.
Hey, now just hold on there. That's the story you're talking about.
That is a bullshit story. It's idiotic. Two late brains chasing each other across Texas. Who do you think's going to see a film like that, huh?
Hey, it ain't a film. It's a movie. Now there is a big difference. That is something that Saul told me.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah. He said in this business we make movies, American movies. Let's just leave the films to the French.
Oh, so you and Saul, you got real cozy, huh? And he just imparted his vast knowledge of the cinema on you?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I think he liked me a whole lot. I think he felt I was someone he could confide in.
What'd you do, beat him up or something, huh?
Hey, I've just about half of the insults here, buddy. You think you're the only one with the brain department around here, huh? You're the only one that can sit around and cook up ideas? The other people got ideas too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you must have done something to him. You must have threatened him or something. Now, what'd you do, Lee, huh?
Look, I convinced him, see?
Jesus. You didn't hurt him, did you, Lee?
Look,
Did you hurt him?
I didn't do nothing to him, see? Now, he liked my story, pure and simple. He said it was the best story that's come around in a long, long time.
Well, that's what he said about my story. That's the same thing he said about mine.
Yeah? Well, he must have been lying. Must have been lying to one of us anyway.
You can't come into this neighborhood and start feeding people around like that, you know? They're gonna put you away.
Hey, look, I never beat anybody around. Now I won that game fair and square, see? They can't touch me anyway, see? Now I can come in through the window and I can go out through the door. They never knew what hit them. It's you, buddy. You're the one stuck, not me. Don't be warning me about this town.
Look, Lee, it just doesn't make sense that he would throw my story out the window like that. I mean, we've been meeting for months now. Everything's riding on this project. Everything's at stake here. If this falls through, then
Yeah? What's your idea?
it's just a simple love story.
What kind of love story?
I'm not telling you.
What's the matter? Afraid I'll steal it? Competition's just getting a little close to home here, ain't it, buddy, huh?
Where'd Saul say he's going?
Well, he said he's just gonna take my story around Club Studios.
That's my outline. He can't do that. He can't just pedal my outline around like that.
You weren't ready to take credit for it last night.
Give me the keys, Lee.
What?
The keys. Just give me the keys.
Where are you going, Austin?
Just give me the keys. I gotta get out of here. I gotta take a drive.
Where you gonna go, Austin?
I just might go out to the desert. I gotta think.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can think here just as good. It's perfect setup for thinking. Now, we got a little writing to do here, boys, so we're just gonna relax. We're gonna have a toast. We're partners now.